Hello, my dear Libras. How are you? It's Lulu. And today I'm going to do your spiritual conversation for you and your company. Okay? Let's talk about it real quick. Because with that being said, you got to be mindful of how much emotion you are putting into what it is that you are thinking and what you are thinking about, especially when it comes to your significant other. Right? Because people that you are closely tied to can pick up on certain things, even if they are not watching this type of stuff and into this type of stuff, okay? Because a lot of times that's just what it is, okay? Whatever. All right, let's get into it. What information do you have for my Libras? Oh, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. I was ready to get into it. Let me calm down, okay? Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Please keep in mind that I do indie reads for each sign on House Radio, on Patreon, as well as here on YouTube in the members area, and it's in the seller. The seller also gets those indie reads as well, and whatever else special reads I do, usually around the moon energies, okay? Usually, okay? What information do you have for my beautiful people here today? Okay. What do you have? Thank you. Oh, this easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Okay. All right. The Sun card. New beginning, new way of looking at things. Some of you may have even recently went on some type of retreat. You may have even been in a space. Let me scoot a little close. I don't know if y'all can hear me. But you may have even... Excuse me, the nerve. Okay, excuse me, baby, you're doing too much. All right, you may have been in a space where you recently gave birth as well. There's something new and vibrant about your energy. There's something new that is coming along. You also have a baby that's coming in. It may be a Leo baby, but overall you may be pregnant by a Leo. It's something with a Leo. All right. For some reason, I'm getting the Strength card here as well. So you're being strong in face of some. You're being strengthened in spaces where you may have been weakened. That goes back to what I said initially then. Because anytime you fear something, or if you, like with that emotion, the emotion of fear is just, it's too easy for things to attach and have their way when you are fearful of something. You have to be very strong in who you are, and you have to call in that divine strength until you get to the space where you naturally have honed that actual strength, right? So it's just taking that soft, tolerable control that we talk about. Victory. You're being victorious over some situation or some issue that you recently faced. It may have had something to do with a book. It may have had something to do with fish, communication. Fish. Maybe you've been dreaming about fish, or fish are significant to you, because that fish just will not go away. And I don't know what kind of fish that is. It's a magical fish. Thank you. Which also looks like a genie lamp. Don't it? It's right there. All right, you got that little baby coming through. So there's some type of information that's coming through from a child. A child has something to say. Some of you may even see a child that you are to have, or you may have had conversations or held in this child in your dreams, and then it became a reality and you just tripped out about it. But now you are under the guise of realization. Okay. Now then, which also reminds me of something I was thinking of last night. I'm like, I wonder if when people have their child and look up their child's birth chart to see what it is, how the family unit and the dynamic has changed, and how they incorporate their parenting from what it is that they realize from that. I'm pretty sure there's probably something out there that already has something to do with that. But the way that I was looking at it, move forward. Now then, some of you may see something, some type of apparition by some water or what have you. Not necessarily a marine spirit, but overall I just feel as though there's some type of clarity that comes through. So you may just have some type of visions when you get by some type of water. They do not want you to rest upon your laurels. Do not get used to where you are. Know that the energy won't last as long as you would like, because there's always an up and down. Go back to the pep talk, same outfit. It's about the ebb and flow, right? So that's what this is giving me with this Sun card and this Victory card. The Victory card has a lot to do with you pulling yourself together, being very assertive, being matter of fact, and moving forward, but also moving forward in a way that allows for you to bring in more of what you want and not much of what you don't want. But also we are to remember that things that we don't want usually come up and come about when it's time for us to really realize or see something in a certain way, learn something from certain things that happen, in order for us to really go more into our self mastery. You see, you ain't mastered it till you mastered it, and you ain't mastered it then, because whatever it is that you learn and the things that you do and how you are breaking generational strongholds or what have you, you realize that no matter what it is that you do, there will still, it's inevitable, right? Because of so many different factors that come along with your lineage. Someone after you may have to go through certain things, go about doing things a certain way or what have you. You just cleared the way so they wouldn't have to do that in which you have made a decision. So there's some type of indecision. You come to a crossroads, right? You come to a space where you have to make a decision on the next part of your journey. Which way do you go in order for you to continue to progress? Which way do you go in order for you to really see what it is that you need to see, and how you will move in this energy, how you will move in this life cycle, how will you progress forward? I feel as though there may be a lot of stability energies, all-encompassing energy, right? Because this is a red cloak, right? So you're being cloaked with this energy of passion, desire. You're being cloaked with this energy of this is a burning desire, right? So maybe some of you have some fire placements in your action, like Mars, or something to do with your work. Clarify this Sun card. It would give me two. The Sun card has to do with the solar plexus, which makes sense anyway. But this moon in Gemini, right? And it says stress may be an issue during this time. So you may have your responsibilities may pick up when you get this new beginning or this new way of doing things, when the truth comes out and what it is that you have gone through, and you know that it's not over. Like I said, it's never over. But this is about self-confidence. So this is boosting your self-confidence. This is boosting your ability to move forward and confidently so, and know that you are doing the right things for the right reasons. So that when you get to this space, it'll be easier for you to make a decision because you're confident in the decisions that you've made so far that brought you to that point. You can't see that, can you? There you go. Now then, it says, I trust myself fully. I will not allow fear or doubt to hold me back from doing what I am here to do. I have confidence, belief, and conviction in my abilities and goals. I welcome questioning by others, as this gives me a chance to clarify my truth, ideas, and philosophies. I trust in a higher power, and I am open to new challenges. And that's the victorious spirit, bitch. Now, people. Move forward. What do you have for these Libras? I done reshuffle the chain. I'm telling them now. Whatever. All right, strategy. So you come up with a plan. You make a decision to come up with a plan in order for you to move forward. Who can help you? Who cannot? Who goes with you? Who does not? This is getting in tune with your true north, your star player, in order for you to devise a plan. And you are in a space where you are logging and auditing as you go, right? You are looking over what worked, what didn't work. You're looking over what will work and what won't work. You're looking over the direction that you want to go moving forward. And I feel as though you're devising a plan that you definitely feel like you are sticking to. Some of you may even be in a space where you may be relocating or deciding to relocate. You may be in a space where you're looking for new work or something like that. But overall, I feel as though you are in a space of really coming up with how you will astrologically. Maybe y'all deep into astrology like that. But you're realizing how you can keep from going backwards or something like that. All tied up. All right. So you come up with a strategy because of a energy of feeling limited, feeling bound by something, feeling like you may even get to a space. Here's the thing, because it's crossing the indecision, right? So you get into a space of asking yourself, did you make the right decision? Are you really the person for the job? Are you really fitted for the position that you have stepped into? It's the equivalent of figuring out that you really want to walk into your purpose and you really want to walk in and stand on your 10 and your calling. And it's like, woo, this going to be a lot, ain't it? Like everything that you need to succeed is already within you, you see. So there's no need for you to feel bound, tied up, or feel as though you are in a space where you don't know how to move forward. All you got to do is wait for divine instruction. You already came up with a plan, so now what? You must, maybe you get to a point where you just feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. We'll clarify here in a minute. And it may be because of this envy. There may be some type of envy here. This may be outside envy, or it may be that you are just looking at what others do and how compared to what it is you can do. Why are you doing it? That ain't what we do. Okay, like I said, everything that you are designed to do is already within you, but you unlock it as you go. You can't unlock it fully and wholeheartedly all at one time. Like, that would be a lot. Then you would really be feeling like that's a lot, like woo hoo hoo, when you really realize. But now you are seeing what it is. But there may be some outside envy here, so let's see what's going on. There may be some outside envy. People looking at you and trying to do things, because this dude, she ain't never looked like a witch to me. She looked like a witch today. All right, what is this envy card? The Three of Cups. This may be an energy of you feeling as though you don't know how to fill your cup or how to do things a certain way. But this may be communication from someone who's very boisterous. This is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So this may be an energy, an outside energy, because of course the Three of Cups is more than one person overall, but it also can be indecision when it comes to matters of the heart, or it could be reconciliation, celebrations, or what have you. But the way I'm seeing it, it could be indecision when it comes to your creativity, the curiosity of how things work and what have you. Instead of going to the divine, you're looking at all this stuff in real time. Don't do it. There's some type of communication coming in here from someone trying to cut you down, cut you out. But I wouldn't worry about it, because overall, if someone is in the reverse and you are in the upright, all right, what information do you have here for my beautiful Libras, honey? The Two of Pentacles. There's something that has some type of information or something that has come through that is going to allow you to balance out your life, but you got to prioritize. The Queen of Swords and the Fool card. This is a new journey. This is a new experience. It's something that you have no idea of how it will unravel. Who are the players? You just know that you are the star of your movie, and bitch, you got that Two of Pentacles. You're going. Okay? Now then, whatever it is protected with golden rays of light. What do you have here for my beautiful Libras, honey? Got two cards. The Hierophant and the Hangman. Looking at things from a different perspective. Looking at tradition from a different perspective. Tradition overall. Maybe you are looking at the way that you conform to certain things and it wasn't really just. But overall, I feel as though you are realizing that you can't get out of a certain situation. I think it's your calling. You cannot just keep on saying no to your calling. It's going to keep on. It's going to beat you down. When you came here to do certain things, when you came here to do things in a certain way as well, you began to have to let things go. Now, if you're going to let it go, it's going to be ripped from you, period. In order for you to continue to ascend and spiritually expand. So what's happening here is that they are pulling you up by your bootstraps, upside down, okay? In order for all the blood to rush to the top of your head so that they can just get you shaken up and dizzy. And remember also really quick, my bell's still in on this thing. But remember really quick that it's very important that if possible, you can stand on your head for at least 3 minutes a day. Move forward. But with this Hangman and the Hierophant, I feel as though you may be looking at things here when it comes to self-sacrifice. What is it that you need to sacrifice in order for you to organize, get into an organization? This may even be that you have to look at the law in a different way. You may have to speak to a lawyer about certain situations. This could be a high priest or someone who is very spiritual here. Or maybe you're looking at spirituality from a different way. But overall, I feel as though with this Hierophant card, that crossroads you came to earlier, now you are at a crossroads when it comes to unlocking some information. Unlocking and being, that's why they put you upside down. Because you're about to receive some type of information that is only designated for you and your calling. So I'm also seeing here, I don't know why this feels like justice to me as well. What is this? What is this Victory card? The Ten of Cups. You are in a space. Now, this overall could just be how you personally are feeling about something that you broke out of, broke free from, or just being in a space. Because when you're in that sun energy, if you're not in that sun energy on a regular basis, right? The thing about it is you crave being in that sun energy because it's like, okay, this is enough. I need to be in my sun energy. And it's like maybe you are more of your sun sign at this time, right? But overall, with that Ten of Cups, this is like happiness and joy when it comes to any type of fulfillment, wish fulfillment that you have had. This may even be that this is you in a partnership and making a decision about a partnership, moving in together or what have you. But overall, with the Ten of Cups, this has a lot to do with you taking the steps creatively and you taking the steps in what it is that how you were pulled with the joy that you found in each step of your assignment. Basically, let me see what this all tied up is. Excuse me, Chad. What is this all tied up card? Yeah, there's some light being shed because the sun card is also, the sun is also, a sun and a rainbow is over that Ten of Cups. This is something that was destined to happen, right? You may have went through a lot of trials and tribulations to get to that point, and it's like boom. Because you got to remember, it is what it is. What is this all tied up? Regret, remorse, realizing what it is that you're going to have to let go, realize what is being gifted to you and what is not a gift to you. Here with this Five of Cups, it's just like you going to this space because you got to remember. Now, Libras, y'all ain't got no business. I don't know. Have y'all been emotional or something? Or, y'all ain't in a space of emotion or what have you. And then you get caught up in this situation where you feel like, nothing is going to work. It's not going to work out because you may have went back to somebody, right? Or what have you. And it's like, no, I'm just caught up in this situation. I don't know how to get out this situation. This shit is this, that, and the other. It's time for a change of heart. It's time to review your emotions and what you are emotionally attached to. Because at the end of the day, if you are emotionally attached to something, like why? Figure it out. Attachment, expectations, right? There may even be some envy from a third party in a situation as well, or something about someone just in a third party situation and just, that's what that is. Let's see. Clarify this envy card again, Chad. I'm gonna go. The Knight of Cups. So it may be something like that, right? Aside from what I said earlier, this is another story. So it may be something about someone who just, bum rushes you with a lot of emotion, a lot of love bombing, a lot of this, that, and the other. When it comes, look how all that water just pouring out, just got a whole lot of fake shit to give. Okay? That's what I'm seeing it right now. Knight of Cups, just you standing straight and your water just flowing. Like, wait a minute. This could easily be someone who you just take their word for stuff, and it's like, okay, why the fuck did I? Then you look and go into this, and it's like, why do I take their word for stuff? Water just pour from one cup to another. This person knows what to say and how to say it to get you in your feelings, your emotions. That's not cool because you never let a person have reign over your emotions. You see. I'm not gonna ask what that strategy card is because your strategy is your business. What else does Libras need to know? You're figuring out what it is that you need to do. That's the strategy card. So that's Seven of Pentacles. Whatever. Came this far. Okay. Keep going. I'm going to leave it alone. I said. I'm going to do one more. Then I'm going to go. Because that don't make sense. I'm not finna be getting y'all business like that. All right. What do you have for Libra, please? And thank you. The Queen of Cups. All right. This is you being very protective of your children. You being very protective of your heart. You being very protective of your strategy. Okay. Being very protective, but also doing things in a way that you don't show a lot of emotion, but people can tell that you are connected. You see. The Lovers in reverse and the Fool. Some of you were dealing with someone that was a free spirit, someone that liked to, wine and dine for a little time. But overall, you are seeing things for what they are. I feel as though you are really working on using your intuition more when it comes to matters of emotions. Okay? When it comes to matters of creativity, when it comes to matters of, I was curious about that, but no more of that. Some of you may even be stepping more into the archetype of the Queen of Cups. Now, if you are dealing with the Queen of Cups, maybe that has more to do with the third party situation than not. Give me one more card. I'm gonna go. The Ten of Swords is over. It's a wrap and it's done. You know for a fact that you done been through enough. It's enough that has been gone on. Enough people done stabbed you in the back. Enough people done tried to penetrate your energy. Enough people have tried this, that, and the other. You are seeing a lot of the same patterns. Like at this time, I'm just telling you, some of y'all may be seeing patterns in just strangers and everything. And it's like, what the fuck is that? It's that entity trying to chase you down to get you to go back to who you were. It's that entity trying to chase you down and get you to do things in a way that would have you not stick to your strategy. So that may even be why you got caught up right here like that. It's that entity trying to slow you down. Be mindful of the conversations that you are having, the things that you are watching, that all of the the senses. Be mindful of all of your senses at this time. What you touch, what you smell, what you hear. All of the senses, shit. And that also goes on from the spiritual perspective as well. So if you are someone that's very sensitive and you are seeing all these things going on around you, and you have to deal with people on a regular basis, do your grounding and protecting. Make sure that you are really in a space where you are being directed by the divine. Nothing in between, nothing that can infiltrate, in no time. You see? All right, I'm finna go. I don't know what to say to drop down there. Just, drop something. Drop whatever it is that you feel. It's an emoji. Okay? All right, bye.